Hello all, Brian here with Spontaneous Creations by Brian. What I got in front of you, I got 4 paintings. These 2 paintings are 30 by 24. Those 2 paintings are 24 by 24. So total of 54 by 48 inches. I'm going to cover them with varnish. What I got is liquitex professional gloss varnish. I got some of that and water. Now I've mixed the varnish 50-50 with water. I got 7.5 ounces of varnish and 7.5 ounces of water in this. And I got an old piece of a t-shirt. I'm going to wipe this varnish on here. I'm going to do 5 coats of varnish on all of these. Now, I'm not going to sit here and make you watch me do all five coats, but I am going to show you my first coat on one of them, and then pause and do the others and come back and show you doing the second coat. I'm going to show you the stages of it, but I am going to do 5 coats on this. Really not sure how long it's going to take me, but let's get started. Better move this. So again, 50% gloss, liquitex gloss varnish and 50% water. And these have all been cleaned with the dust or cornstarch and then Dawn wipe method. There is no silicone residue on these paintings. They've been cleaned pretty good. So we just pour some of that on there and take our little torn up t-shirt. Anyway, and wipe that in. Make sure you get the whole surface. As you're going, your rag is going to get wetter and wetter. So it seems to take less and less to cover. I was amazed I did 26 8x10s today with 5 ounces of varnish. 5 coats on them. So this first layer, I'm just going to do the surface. I'm not going to worry about the edges. With the rest of the coats, I'm going to worry about the edges. So that was a really light coat. I don't see no streaking. But what I'm going to do now is push pause on you. I'll be back when I'm ready to do the second coat. Okay, I'm back. It hasn't been very long at all, maybe 10 minutes, not even a whole cigarette, since I finished with the 4th one, the first coat on the 4th one. I'll do a second coat on this one to start with. This painting has 3 different mediums in it. This was done with glue wall, Floetrol, and water medium. A Floetrol water medium and a polyurethane Floetrol water medium. I think this is, Alan did this one. I think he used like 6 colors and used medium for 2 of each medium. But no silicone in this. There's no silicone used in this. This varnish thing it's just so easy. Yeah, this fucking, excuse my language, I just poured a little bit on there, wiped it around. Now to do the edges, just tip it up some and wipe those edges really good. So you can't see what I'm doing, but guess the edges are kind of a pain, but you want to get them. That second coat went on nice, and it's already tacking up. This one here is also the same thing. That one kept the mediums separated. Like this is one kind of medium, and this is another, and that's another. When he poured his, I did this one with the 3 mediums also, but I mixed them up all over the place. So I couldn't tell you what part of this is glue and what part is Floetrol and what part is polyurethane. But I didn't use any silicone in this one either. So it did not take a lot of cleaning to get to this point. Let's see. Throw some of this on there. It's not a lot. It might be too much, but it works out. This is very, very easy, it seems like. Yeah, I put too much on that coat. But it'll be alright. Just work it in. Wipe it off onto the towel and use the excess on the next one. You don't waste a lot on this using this method either. You can take your towel and move that over to the next one. Take more of the excess off. On this dowel again. So I might be overdoing it with putting it on there at first, but it's not really hard to wipe off, so like I said, I did 26 8x10s, And I didn't get streaking or brush marks in any of them. So I'm hoping I don't on this one also. On these ones. My table is almost not big enough for these big paintings, this mini big paintings. This is a fairly big table though. Oh, I didn't get the corners, the edges on that last one, did I? That would be a good coat on that. Some edges. If I can get my towel to fold right. These edges, this towel is still wet now. It'll work. So that's coat number 2. I filmed all of coat number 2. I have no idea how long this video is going to end up being, but I'm going to smoke another cigarette and I'll be back in a bit. Oh, I gotta get my glove off. Don't want to touch the screen of the iPad with varnish. Hey, back with coat number 3. We got this 24 by 24. Kind of like it. I guess Alan did this one and I did this one. I was mistaken when I was talking earlier. But let's get to it. Super simple, super easy. Wipe it on, wipe it off. 4 or 5 thin coats. Your towel here is not really bad. It's not sticky at all. Now this tacks up fairly fast and is a bit sticky. But your towel itself is just feels like a wet towel, really. I forgot the corners, didn't I? Or the edges. I did. Let's do some edges. truck's working out. There, we're looking pretty nice. There's a lot on this one. Like I said, very little waste. You're just doing really thin coats, so I'm really happy with the way these are looking. And that's coat number 3. We're gonna walk around here. Yeah, we're gonna let this sit another 5 minutes. But with this thin of a coat, you don't have to wait a long time in between coats. I went upstairs and sat down for 10 minutes in between the last part and this part of the video, but I didn't need to. Those first 2 coats I kind of went zing zing. I did a full coat, and then I smoked a half cigarette and did the second coat. But yeah, I'm going to pause this again for a minute and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. It's been another 20 minutes or so. Ready to do coat number 4 as soon as I figure out what I do with my rack. Oh, here it is. Should always put that underneath some plastic or something, but I didn't. Oh well. So 4th coat. I'm going to start with this one this time. And I'll hold it there and try and show it to you. This painting was done with Floetrol water medium. It does have silicone in it. It is a reverse swipe. I believe I used 3 12-ounce cups and then black around it and reverse swipe and tilted it out. It's got some pretty cool stuff in it. Let's see. It's got a pretty cool looking face right here that I like it. It's Star Wars looking. Got kind of a fish in it. I have no idea how somebody's going to hang this if anybody ever ends up with it. but it's got interesting stuff all over it. Anyway, roll fourth coat. Quite a bit on there. Get the sides again. I have not used half as much as I thought I was going to on these. So a little bit really does go a long way. And I still don't see any streaking. Getting pretty late. I don't know whether I'm going to finish this tonight or have to come back to it in the morning. I was almost falling asleep in my chair up there. Decided I better do at least one more coat tonight. Number 3. Number 4. really hope this video shows how shiny these have gotten from the very beginning to now, because they're looking incredible. I am so happy with this. It ain't even funny. This one, I mean, this one's so bright now. And this one just looks awesome. So I am going to finish these tonight. I'm going to smoke one more cigarette and then do one more coat on these, and we'll see what happens. This is way cool. Thinking about maybe doing resin on this one here afterwards. Possibly that one and this one. I don't know yet. And I'm not sure how long I need to let this cure before I do resin on it. Maybe I'll go research that for a minute. How long does it take for varnish to fully dry? Because it's been dry to the touch in between each one of my layers. But is it dry enough to put varnish or resin on? Oh no. Guess I'm gonna have to find out. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, here we go with the 5th coat. A little bit of trick photography there. I moved them canvases around. Figured these bigger ones up close for a minute so you can see them. So the 5th coat. Oh, I'm starting in the wrong spot, aren't I? Let's start with this one. Yeah, we're gonna go with a bit, not a lot, compared to what you would normally use if you were putting it on with a brush or something. I've done it with just varnish before. It always seemed like you use quite a bit. This method you use next to none, and they turn out beautiful. And I'm back. Okay, so last night my battery died. I was almost done with the 5th coat. Got a 5th coat on this one. And started on the 5th coat on, or put some on here for the 5th coat is on this one, and battery died. So, I charged it up and went to bed. Come back, I'm going to finish these up now. We're just going to pour some of this on here. And once again, just wipe it on. Edges real good. My table is almost not big enough. I built the biggest table I could. Well, I suppose I could have built a bigger table, but I never thought I would need a bigger table than this. Okay, 5th coat on this one. Put some of that on there. Well, I'm not sure they needed a 5th coat, but since that's what I started out doing, that's what I'm going to keep doing. Last one. Edges real good. Okay, so that's 5 coats of the varnish water mix 50/50. I started out with 15 ounces. I had most of that left, and that was 5 coats on these very large canvases. As far as inexpensive varnishing, this is it. I don't think it really matters what kind of varnish you're using. They're all basically the same. I am using professional liquitex professional gloss varnish and water mixed 50-50%, wiped on with a piece of an old t-shirt. This piece of a t-shirt I cut out, wiped on in thin layers, 5 layers, and this is what you end up with. I do not see any streaking. Oh, I forgot to turn my other light on. Sorry about that. Hopefully that's better. There's no real streaking. Pretty uniform cover. Very nice, I believe. I'm going to put you on pause again and let this last coat dry, and then come and do a wrap up. I hope you guys have enjoyed so far. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. These are all totally dry now. You can put your hand across the whole thing. They turned out wonderful. 5 coats of the liquitex water varnish. They are very shiny. I hope you can see that in the video, how shiny they are compared to what they were to begin with. This painting, I believe, will hang like this. It is the most inexpensive varnishing method that I've seen or done. These just, the back has, I have to clean up the back a little bit, and they're ready to sell. How much I'm going to charge for one of these, I have no idea. I've been doing this for almost a year now. I've sold 1 painting, but I really haven't tried to sell any. I've given a few away to friends and family. The selling part is still a mystery to me. I'm going to try a flea market here in a few weeks. That's why I'm trying to get these all done. I think I've come up with the key to varnishing. I hope y'all liked it. Got some information out of it. I think I'm going to end this video now. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell if you want to see upcoming videos. And I think I'm done. Y'all have a good day. I'm probably going to do some more of these today, but I won't video them because that will be redundant. Alright, y'all, have a great day. Bye now.